Mr. Johnson, said the HOA representative, a stern woman named Claire Hastings, as she stood at their front door holding a clipboard. We've issued 3 citations this month alone. The grass exceeds regulation height by nearly 8 inches. Tom Johnson, a retired Army veteran with a graying buzz cut and calm demeanor, adjusted his cap and replied, "Ma'am, I understand. Believe me, I do. But with 2 kids, a full-time job, and a wife working overtime, I just haven't had the chance." "That's not an excuse under the guidelines," Claire said flatly. "We all have obligations, but community standards must be maintained." Tom forced a polite smile. "With all due respect, Claire, this yard is the least of my worries when my youngest is trying to pass algebra and my wife's pulling double shifts at the hospital." She hesitated for a moment, softening slightly. "I can sympathize, Mr. Johnson, but sympathies don't change policies. If this isn't resolved by the end of the week, another fine will be issued." Homeowners associations, or HOAs, often come with a set of rules designed to maintain the aesthetic appeal of neighborhoods. One common regulation is about lawn maintenance, which typically includes keeping grass at a certain height. For many families, this can lead to unexpected challenges, especially when life gets busy. Take, for example, the Johnson family, who found themselves facing hefty fines due to their lawn resembling a jungle more than a well-manicured yard. After receiving multiple warnings and fines for their tall grass, the Johnsons decided enough was enough. They were tired of the constant pressure to keep up with the Joneses, or in this case, the perfectly trimmed lawns of their neighbors. Instead of continuing to battle the HOA, they came up with a unique solution: paving their entire yard. Yes, you heard that right. They transformed their grassy expanse into a sleek, modern driveway, complete with decorative stones and even a small patio area for family gatherings. Meet the Johnson family, who found themselves in a bit of a pickle when it came to maintaining their lawn. With 2 busy parents juggling work, kids, and everyday life, lawn care quickly fell to the bottom of their priority list. Unfortunately, their HOA had a different perspective. It wasn't long before they started receiving multiple fines for their tall grass, which had transformed their yard into a wild, unkempt landscape. At first, the Johnsons thought they could manage the situation. They planned to tackle the lawn on weekends, but life had other ideas. Between soccer practices, school projects, and family commitments, the grass continued to grow, and so did the fines. Each notice from the HOA felt like a punch to the gut, a reminder of their inability to keep up with the seemingly simple task of lawn maintenance. Tom stared at the latest bright orange notice pinned to their mailbox. "How much do they think we can take before something gives?" he muttered to his wife, Karen. She rubbed her forehead. "I'm starting to feel like we're being punished for just trying to live." The emotional impact of these fines weighed heavily on the family. They felt embarrassed when neighbors would comment on their yard, and the stress of the situation began to seep into their home life. Arguments over who should take responsibility for the lawn care became more frequent, and the joy of family time was overshadowed by the looming threat of more fines. As the grass grew taller, so did their frustration. One evening, as Tom was hauling the mower out of the garage in a half-hearted attempt to tame the wilderness, Claire appeared again, this time with a camera. "Photographic documentation," she said crisply, "to file with the HOA board." Tom raised an eyebrow. "You do realize I served overseas, right? I've faced tougher terrain than this." "I'm sure you have, Mr. Johnson," Claire replied, unimpressed. "But this isn't a battlefield. This is a neighborhood with standards." He laughed dryly. "And here I thought freedom meant I could choose what to do with my own yard." Claire frowned. "Freedom doesn't exempt you from community agreements you signed when you moved in." Tom leaned on the mower handle. "I signed up to raise a family, not fight a war with the HOA over fescue grass." They needed a solution, and fast, before their yard, and their peace of mind became a lost cause. After countless fines and mounting frustration, the Johnson family found themselves at a crossroads: continue the uphill battle of maintaining their lawn or take a bold step and pave their yard. As they sat around the dinner table discussing their options, the pros and cons of each choice quickly emerged. On one hand, maintaining a lawn required regular mowing, watering, and weeding tasks. That seemed to consume their weekends. On the other hand, paving offered a low-maintenance solution that would eliminate the need for constant upkeep. The family was drawn to the idea of a paved yard for several reasons. First and foremost, it promised to free up their weekends for more enjoyable activities, like family outings or simply relaxing in the backyard. Additionally, a paved area could serve multiple purposes: a space for outdoor gatherings, a play area for the kids, and even a stylish driveway. The thought of transforming their chaotic yard into a sleek, modern space was undeniably appealing. However, they were also aware of the potential backlash from their neighbors. Would they be seen as the odd family who paved over their grass? When Tom met Claire again to inquire about paving, the conversation was civil but tense. "I'm submitting a request to modify the landscaping," he said, handing her a form. Claire glanced at it and raised an eyebrow. "You're planning to replace the entire lawn with pavers?" "That's right. There's no precedent for that in this community." "Well," Tom replied with a calm smile, "guess I'll be the precedent." She narrowed her eyes. "You'll still need approval from the board." "I figured," he said, "and I'll fight for it if I have to. I fought for a lot worse." Claire didn't respond. She took the form, nodded curtly, and walked away. As they shared their plans with friends and family, the reactions were mixed. Some neighbors chuckled, joking that they were starting a new trend in urban landscaping, while others raised eyebrows, questioning the practicality of their decision. Despite the humorous reactions, the Johnsons felt confident in their choice. They were ready to embrace a new chapter in their homeownership journey, one that prioritized ease and enjoyment over endless lawn care. When the Johnson family finally paved their yard, the reactions from the community were as varied as the colors of the stones they chose. Some neighbors were genuinely supportive, admiring the bold decision to transform their property. One neighbor, Mrs. Thompson, even joked that the Johnsons had set a new standard for low maintenance. She admired the sleek look of the paved yard and suggested that they host a neighborhood barbecue to showcase their new outdoor space. However, not everyone was on board with the Johnsons' decision. A few neighbors expressed their discontent, claiming that paving over the grass was a violation of the neighborhood's charm. Mr. Jenkins, a longtime resident known for his pristine lawn, was particularly vocal about his disapproval. He commented that the Johnsons were turning their home into a parking lot, and he worried it would set a precedent for others to follow. Tom, now more confident in his decision, simply nodded when he overheard Jenkins. "Better a parking lot than a jungle," he muttered to Karen with a smirk. Despite the mixed reactions, the Johnsons noticed a shift in community dynamics. Their decision sparked conversations about lawn care and maintenance, prompting some neighbors to reconsider their own landscaping choices. A few families even approached the Johnsons for advice on low-maintenance solutions, indicating a growing interest in practicality over tradition. While the Johnsons faced some criticism, they also received unexpected support from those who appreciated their innovative approach. The family felt a sense of camaraderie with neighbors who valued creativity and practicality, reinforcing their belief that sometimes stepping outside the norm can lead to positive change in the community. The Johnson family's experience with HOA fines and their decision to pave their yard offers valuable lessons for homeowners everywhere. One of the most significant takeaways is the importance of understanding HOA rules before purchasing a home. Many prospective buyers may overlook these regulations, assuming they are standard or unimportant. However, as the Johnsons discovered, these rules can have a profound impact on daily life and financial well-being. Familiarizing oneself with landscaping requirements and other community standards can save homeowners from unexpected fines and stress down the line. Additionally, the Johnsons' journey encourages homeowners to think creatively about their landscaping options. Traditional lawns may not be the best fit for everyone, especially for those with busy lifestyles or a desire for low-maintenance solutions. Alternative landscaping options, such as xeriscaping, gravel gardens, or even paved yards, can provide aesthetic appeal while reducing the time and effort required for upkeep. Homeowners should feel empowered to explore these alternatives and consider what works best for their lifestyle and community. The Johnsons' decision to pave their yard not only resolved their lawn care issues, but also sparked conversations about innovative landscaping within their neighborhood. Ultimately, the Johnson family story serves as a reminder that homeownership is not just about adhering to rules, but also about finding solutions that enhance quality of life. By understanding HOA regulations and exploring creative landscaping options, homeowners can create spaces that reflect their values and needs while fostering a sense of community. The Johnson family's journey highlights the challenges many homeowners face when navigating HOA regulations and lawn care. From receiving multiple fines for their tall grass to making the bold decision to pave their yard, the Johnsons transformed a stressful situation into an opportunity for creativity and community engagement. Their experience serves as a reminder of the importance of understanding HOA rules before purchasing a home, as well as the potential benefits of exploring alternative landscaping options that suit individual lifestyles. Key takeaways from their story include the necessity of being informed about community regulations and the value of finding solutions that prioritize both aesthetics and practicality. The Johnsons' decision to pave their yard not only alleviated their lawn care woes, but also sparked conversations among neighbors about innovative landscaping, showcasing how one family's choice can influence a community's perspective. If you found this story relatable or insightful, we encourage you to engage with us. Please subscribe to our channel for more content on home ownership, community living, and creative solutions to everyday challenges. Don't forget to like this video and share it with friends or family who might benefit from the Johnsons' experience. Your support helps us continue to provide valuable insights and stories that resonate with homeowners everywhere. Thank you for watching Work Story, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.